scoot my chair over so we got our 6 feet. And then we'll tilt this guy down.
Can you shave off like 40 minutes?
Yeah, I can. Are we live?
No. Well,
Oh.
I have a clock on me. Is
Okay.
the noon?
It is. It shows that it's noon.
Okay.
So yeah, let's do it. All right, we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live at Lunch with Missy and Mike. Thanks for joining us today, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, you're thrilled. Let me just share with everybody that it has taken me, how long have we been in this quarantine situation? How long has Live at Lunch been going on?
13 weeks.
13
15
weeks.
weeks or something
This
like
is
that.
the first time you've been my guest, Mike.
It is.
How many times have I asked you to be my guest?
0.
That's not true. That is so not true. Okay, note that there are
Hold
many
on.
people
Let's
watching.
start over. Yeah.
Let's start over and let's try to use our truth. Let's take our truth serum here. Anyway, I'm thrilled that you're down here today. Partially because it's good for everybody to see you and know that you're working so hard
You don't see me
every
enough.
day. I know. But the reason you're down here today is because I also hooked you. I'm trying to think of a better word, like convinced you to come down and help me. Voluntold you to come down and help me try and hook up our new system so that we'll help with the buffering. And so what you're going to notice is after the show today, you might want to switch to another channel for a little bit because we're going to be goofing around with all kinds of stuff. So if you leave it on channel 77, it's going to be looking kind of weird. And you might see us, moving our remote around and doing some strange things. So don't worry, we're going to have it all handled by 1:00 when we show the movie Dumplin', which is a movie that was requested by one of our members. It's a charming little film. It's a Netflix movie. And it's, I guess Dolly Parton has a relationship with Netflix now. And so she's producing movies for them. So Jennifer Aniston is in it. And it's about Jennifer Aniston is an aging pageant queen. I was never in a pageant, but I feel I was born in Texas though. So I feel like there was opportunity.
There probably was.
My mother let me down but we're going to watch that. It'll be really sweet. And that's at 1:00. And then if you have your calendar that you received, you'll see that the rest of the day is Chasing Train at 3:00 because we are doing biographies on Thursdays. And so that's the John Coltrane documentary from last year. So it's a newer documentary, pretty great. I think it was nominated for an Oscar as well. So some of you may have seen it when it was at the Loft, but if you didn't, you can see it today. And then tonight we had a request for some Shakespeare, which I am always up for. And so we're going to be showing the Public Theater's production from last summer of Much Ado About Nothing. And that is going to be a really great show. Their concept, which I'm sure, Mike, you're familiar with.
Yeah.
You saw you flew over. Didn't you fly to New York and you got in the line?
Yeah.
You got in the long line and waited for those tickets. I mean,
That's what I did.
That's what you did, Mike. So you saw it already. But it is a production that's an African-American cast, and the idea is that it takes place at a house party for a wedding in Atlanta. So real fun concept. Lots of music in it, which is really fun too. So I invite you to enjoy that with us at 4:30. And this is the calendar for this week. There's still a couple more days, but if you lost yours or you still need it, they do have them downstairs. We also, on the back of it, we have our second virtual happy hour. We had it on Tuesday with our coffee morning. And now tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, we're having another one. We've had, I want to say maybe like 3 or 4. I'm looking at Kristen over here in the corner. We've had, I think 3 or 4 people have come down with their devices to make sure that they had the Google Meet set up and we're doing it correctly. And we can actually try it out ahead of time. So if you're concerned about it and you want to participate tomorrow, just pop on down or give us a call. If you're self-isolating and you don't want to come out of your apartment, no problem. We can do it over the phone. So happy to help you however we can. And then tomorrow morning, of course, our activities in the morning are The Biggest Little Farm, which is a wonderful documentary I watched 2 weeks ago. It was great. I loved it. There's some really cute animals in it, and it's just a wonderful story. And then we, of course, have our Telling Tales writing workshop. And along those lines, after the show today, I made a mistake. Never mind. Tomorrow, we'll give you a little preview about what the Telling Tales class is like. But Mike, since you're here with us today, I would like to ask you about your trivia, because remember in the month of April, we had director and concierge and different associate trivia playing on Channel 77 all day. And your trivia that I don't think anybody got right. Did anybody get it right, Kristen?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think anybody got it right. And the trivia was, which director was born in Japan? And it's you.
It is me.
Tell me that story.
Well, there's not a.
Do you remember?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I was a year and a half I was only there for a year and a half after I was
Okay.
born. So my father was in the Air Force and he was stationed at the, I can't remember the Air Force base name. It's been a while, a couple of years, but yeah, he was stationed there. So I was born there and we were there about a year and a half and we moved on to the Philippines. And one of my younger sisters was born in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And then after that, we pretty much came stateside.
Oh, excuse us, because these people want to say hi. Everybody wants to say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Lena. Get out of here. Okay. They got their masks on, though. Okay.
Anyway,
that's
that's the
great.
story. It's very short.
My husband is Filipino. He's half Filipino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have a lot of Filipino pride in the house.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. I love that. You know, I lived in China.
Yes.
Yeah. So we both have a little connection there to the Far East.
Yes.
Oh, Mike, that must be why we get along so well.
Must be.
And why you do things like try to fix my TV channel for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably what it is.
All right. Well, on that note, we will not be doing the video that we do at the end of Live at Lunch today, because I'm going to let Mike have as much time as possible to do his work before it's time for Dumplin' at 1:00. So on that note, what we say is, I say, keep your chin up. And then my guest says, it makes us look better. So are you ready? Do you want to practice, or do you think you got it?
Better.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right.
Go ahead.
So everybody have a wonderful day. Keep your chin up.
It makes us look better.
There you go. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see
Bye.
you soon.